Almost sitting back there. Or it's finished, huh? And we're live. Welcome to week 7. Go Fantasy Basketball League. We got a hell of a lineup today. Hopefully we'll have some of the owners coming in, popping in. They were in earlier. Phoenix ownership was here. He just left. New York ownership was just in there. So, starting off today's schedule, week 7. We have the 1-5 Boston Celtics at home and the 3-3 Memphis Grizzlies on the road. Memphis has actually had a tough little schedule so far, and they breaking even. Right now, Boston is performing way under expectation so far this season, and is expected to make some moves soon. Boston's ownership need to get in the Discord and get to work. But without further ado, first game of the day, Memphis, Boston, coming to you live right now.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. And tonight, we'll see the Memphis Grizzlies as they go up against the Boston Celtics here in Boston.
Yeah,
This
James
is Brian
Perkins
Anderson.
Memphis Grizzlies
With
gonna
me,
be the
Richard
one.
Jefferson and Grant Hill. And reporting
He's
courtside,
the
Tally
one that,
LaForce.
he's the scorer on this team. He's the
Dan
star
Ings
right
in at the
now.
pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Celtics,
Andre
and it's
Jones on the
Vaughn
Celtics.
in at the 3. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question,
Ron
BA.
Thomas versus Curtis Mills, that's a good matchup.
On the line here.
James Perkins versus Steve Vaughn, that's where it's going to determine.
Some exciting back and forth action in this one. Here we go.
Tip off. Goes to the Celtics. Here's Money. Pass to Jones. 6 to shoot. Here's Magician. They swipe it, and he's all alone. Here's Freak. The shot from the low post is good. Here's Magician. Outside Jones.
Already up.
Magician, pass to Vaughn. And it's Perkins with a rebound. Here's A-Trade, defended by Jones. Pass to Perkins. Free throw line jumper, and he drops that one in.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
And you don't see many teams take these shots as often anymore. It's nice to see them take advantage in this area.
Here's Magician. Jones sets a screen. He takes it in. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. One thing you can say about Boston, Graham, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire
Jay
history.
Hall to the
They
line.
are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades. Shoot 2.
That free throw misses. Richard, for years, the Grizzlies' team motto was grit and grind. You think that shifted?
They're a little bit flashier now, but they still
Memphis
have
already
that
making a
underdog
substitution.
spirit. That's what grit and grind is about. They're always out to prove themselves.
And he sinks the second. And when you talk about the Boston Celtics last year, they were historically good, Richard.
Yeah, they had the 4th best net rating ever in the history of the game. That's Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, the MJ Bulls, shattered the NBA record for offensive rating at 123.1. They were unreal.
Boston shooting their
back to the line, Boston.
attempts of the game.
Number 14 at the line for 2 shots.
Take a break.
2 shots.
And he makes a first.
Cash on the first one. Sub for Franklin Matos. Bringing in Gilmore. Memphis actually has a lot of scorers on this team.
He's perfect from the line this time. For all the adversity Memphis faced last season, Richard, there were some silver linings.
BA, they had a lot of talented young players get more minutes than they might have otherwise due to the injuries, and there is nothing more valuable than experience. He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well,
yeah, Sean Gilmore got
done.
done.
Here's Money. Outside Jones.
When I see him play, I'm like, yeah, he's quality backup player.
To the paint. Intercepted. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Here's A-Train. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Here's Vaughn. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first.
Post ups. Uh-oh, they're going to double.
Here's Jones.
Somebody's open. Oh,
That's
my
it.
God.
Coming off an assist from Jones.
Wowzer.
Just taking it right to the rim.
This dude's
and
amazing.
no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Here's Gilmore. The doctor. Pass to Gilmore. 5 on the clock. Thomas outside. Boston pulls it in. Here's Money. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
What a pass. Curtis Milledge with the dimer. Right on the head dime.
Here's Perkins. Pass to Doctor. No luck on that one. Jones with some nice D. And it's Jones with the ball for the
good
Celtics.
defense right now.
They trail by 1.
They actually playing inside out right now.
Jones
Looks
feels
like
it out.
trying to feed Andre Jones. Now they going pick
Shot
and
is
roll.
up. And that misses. That would have put him up. Thomas outside. Here's Perkins. And again it's Memphis missing. The Celtics have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. From the low block. A shot by Magician, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took it off. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity to 3-point play. Here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
Well, they're off to a good start, getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
Free throw good. Thomas. Here's Baji. And Ime Udoka has called timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
Rascal Reigns has joined the building. Is coming to the building.
Outside Jones. Jones sets a screen. There's the triple. Jones misses.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going for it. After 3 straight playoff appearances, the Grizzlies sadly missed the postseason in 2024.
You know, really, by no fault of their own, BA. Injuries ruined what fans were hoping would be a big year for them. You know, it just goes to show there's no safe bets in this league.
The first one falls. And he makes both free throws.
And it's a luxury to have a great
Is
shooter
your
like
mic
him at the line.
included? I'm running games right now.
Jones sets
You
a
got the
screen.
game of the night, Brian.
Here's
Yes, left.
No good on the triple.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the defense
he'd
has
be
really
back.
got to
Danny
tighten up
just-
on him.
he'd
I
be
mean,
back
he's just
to
too
all in
dangerous
here.
from the three-point line.
We got to talking shit about the league. So I was like, well,
Here's
should
Perkins.
turn your mic on. Yeah. I was like, you got the game of the night versus
Just 5
Brian.
on the clock.
I
From
said,
the
how
top
do
of
you
the key.
feel? Your team is 5-1
The
right
Grizzlies
now.
with another miss.
You're actually number one in the league right now.
They wanted to take that again.
I haven't been keeping up. I'm busy.
Here's Vaughn. No points yet.
know.
Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a
But
physical tone.
we're not even keeping up. Your team is 5-1 off your draft.
You
So
know,
far.
And here's
fell
Thomas.
asleep midway. I remember that shit. That was funny.
Pass to Gilmore.
I tried staying up, but it was just so late. I had work,
Buries it down low.
I freaking just
If
fell
you give
asleep.
him any sort of
And then I woke
space,
up to
he's
someone
gonna
talking.
attack.
Oh crap!
Yeah, hey, whatever you did during the draft, it seems to be paying off.
Yeah. I'm serious.
So yeah, you got the last game of the night. Like I said, it's you versus Brian, and you're at home.
Yeah, got the advantage already.
Brian was like, oh yeah, you know he talking
Thomas
shit.
defends.
But he's
The Celtics gotta hurry here.
Brian's 3-3 right now.
Hey, you leave him
Okay.
open, he's gonna make that
It's only you and Eli that's 5-1.
And keeping us
Okay.
updated from the sideline. Allie LaForce.
But you score more
Grizzlies great
points, so
Marc
you
Gasol last
have
season
the lead.
retiring from basketball. He embraced the city of Memphis. He said, quote, I think a player has to feel that it's their city and they have to fight for it. You play with a different mindset when you do that. To me, winning was the most important thing.
And they did a lot of winning, Allie.
Memphis going at it right now. And then Danny's the next game.
Okay.
It's Eli versus
There's
Danny.
Vaughn.
And then it's my nephew versus Butterpants. And then it's you versus Vaughn.
And they're unable to get the tying bucket there. Memphis leading by 3.
With the game, y'all got the game of the day.
Thomas left side.
So it's gonna be in that like the 2K low perspective, like the immersive, we call it immersive
Perfection with the
perspective.
jumper
So you
from
get
the
the
elbow.
whatever type of TV you got, that should look dope because you get to experience it like on the court. You know what I mean? It's just a different look. You get to experience the arena
Ime Udoka has
from the
called
like
timeout.
player's
We might see him
perspective.
looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
So that's what they were kind of like going through these right here.
Number 16, Daryl.
That's what I said. You needed to include your mic so I can ask you some questions about your team, how you feel, what's going on so far. Even though, hey, it is what it is, cause I'm live right now, so it sounds like I'm talking to myself.
So it's Boston now. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Vaughn.
But if you've been tuned in this whole time, I'm talking to the goddamn Miami ownership.
Here's
He
Bachi.
is in the building.
Just 5 to shoot. And here's Jones.
Cause he's gay.
Rebounded by the doctor. Now here's Thomas. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Getting enough shots in close
Ron
to
Thomas.
play inside out.
One of those valuable assets out there people are after. From hearing through the grapevine, I heard LA's after him. I heard San Antonio's
The
after him.
3.
Huh?
Ready to trade?
Vaughn's got 5 points.
Anybody else?
He's
Yeah,
consistent
anybody
around
trade
the rim,
anything or no?
especially when you give him that kind of room.
You said,
Switch it
has
up?
anybody traded?
Yeah.
You said, has anybody traded yet? Not
Yeah.
yet. Everybody's been putting in the talks. Nobody's just like nobody has executed the trade just yet.
Right now
They're
for
just
a
in the
team
talks about
that's
it.
trying to make a comeback. Ouch.
Okay.
That's certainly a big time
Because
finish
then
right there.
most of the time,
It
like,
was one
okay, when
big
they want, like, say for
exclamation
you,
point, or maybe
they're
even a
like,
question mark.
he's not paying attention. You know what I mean? So they like, yeah, they like, we can't trade. So it's like they like, oh man, like they looking for
Here's Perkins.
like Butter fans want to trade, Brian
Big dog pulls
looking
it
to
in.
trade. Like everybody, Danny wants to trade.
Boston's
Everybody's
gone
looking to
2
make
of 5
trades.
from deep.
And
Jones
then
from
with
outside.
like you guys, and then
And that's
my
out of bounds.
nephews,
Boston
and then
will
my
retain
cousin. Like, of
possession.
course, all of them that was into him last year. Now my little cousin about to have a baby, so he's like not paying attention, but he's still
Yeah.
involved. And then my one homie, he about to go to the army, but he don't want to stop. But he's like, I'm still involved, bro. Don't take me off. I'm like, what the fuck? But he on Memphis, so you know what I mean.
Oh,
People want
okay.
to trade with him, so it's like, fuck. And then my little cousin owns Boston, so the two teams that need to make fucking trades and
Pass to
shit,
AI.
Yeah,
like, that'll
honest.
benefit both teams, and then like just people not trading.
Jones with the
Because
block.
people not here,
And a trade
not
gets it to
necessarily
go.
not just
Shit,
doing
I
it,
don't
you know what I mean.
I think my team looking a little good right now, you know?
For Boston,
Alright.
they've got
Yeah.
6 of 14 in so
Yeah.
far.
Yeah, you're on the upside, like you.
Here's
Why would you
Bachi.
want to be trading right now? Your team is
Yeah,
cooking
team
right
is
now.
good.
Jones in the post.
Right. Now, if
That's
they
his second
slide
bucket.
10
He's
games
2
or
for
some
4
shit
now.
before trade
2 for 1
deadlines, then you can
opportunity
start
if they
thinking
can
about some
time it
shit
right.
like, well, wait a minute.
Great way to
Yeah.
end the quarter.
You have my lineup a little bit.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up.
They look like what you drafted.
It's
How
good.
you got your lineup set. You're your coach right now.
Memphis shooting their
Everything seems
4th
to
and
be
5th
working.
attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Yeah.
Working wonders right now.
Shit, you and Eli. Eli shit was auto drafted. He wasn't even there and got some good shit.
No, he was there for a little bit.
No, yeah, he was. No, yeah, he was here. No, yeah, so y'all did draft your teams. The only teams that did
I didn't draft 2 people. 2 people were auto drafted.
The
I
first one at the
thought
line is good.
for like a couple
What,
of minutes.
Oh, yours?
Yeah, me. I remember I fell asleep for a couple of minutes and then I woke up.
But yeah, nah, it's week 7 already.
Damn.
And so he makes both from the line. 36 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Vaughn.
Yeah, shit. One of Brian's star players got ejected in the 4th quarter and still end up with the player of the game. He was fucking hooping.
Pass to Gilmore.
They still nudged it out. They barely.
To the wing on the left. Here's A-Train. And again,
They
it's
let them
Memphis
come all the
missing.
way back. They was up by like 6 or 8 or some shit and let these niggas come back.
Here's Vaughn.
Damn, what the hell's going on in your background?
That's it for the first quarter. Grizzlies out in front, up by 4. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break.
Are you ready for this weekend?
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Memphis.
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless,
You should do MLB.
It's not getting any
Game
easier,
2.
but the star power of
That'd
the
be
U.S.
pretty dope.
men's team shine bright in the city of lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
What a performance. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams.
On the court for the Grizzlies.
Yeah.
And it's AI in it one.
Not into it like that.
Here's
I kind of know a little bit because I play it.
And yep, it's good.
So I know.
Right.
Tough to
And
defend
they learn
against.
some
Nothing
shit from
defenders can
playing
do
the
but shake their heads.
Grizzlies lead by 5. Here's AI. Second quarter of basketball. About a minute played so far. To the middle. Pass to A-Train. 4 on the clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Jacks up a 3. Boston pulls it in.
See Boston fighting back right now.
Here's Machi. Here's Big Dog. Right wing. Diaz passes to Big Dog. Fader on the way. And the shot falls short that time.
Normally he drains that.
Here's Gilmore.
Shit, was you about to jump on Rascal?
No, I'm on MLB right now.
Oh, for sure.
Here's Duhan. From the high post. They get it back.
Yeah, they got it back. Only second
There's a
chance
screen.
for Memphis. Look at that. Oh,
Pass to A-Train.
oh yeah, good.
Can't get the bucket from 20
that's a
feet
good
out.
look.
Celtics trail by
Good.
5. And he lobs it up.
Great read between those two
Bobby.
guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected.
Boston fighting back.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Driving inside. AI. Stolen by Jones. Here's Big Dog. Pass to Baji. Here's Big Dog. Shot left block. This one for 3. It's rebounded by A-Train. A-Train's got 5 rebounds in the game. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Duhan. Pass to Doctor. Here's A-Train. He buries it from 3. A-Train's got 11 points.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
You finish your reading? And we're on. Back at it. Boston down 6.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Crutcher. Here's Money. Thomas defends.
Curtis Mills
Here's
versus
Money.
Thomas. That's a good
Hasn't got
matchup.
one to fall yet. Down to 5 on the
Ooh,
shot
good
clock.
pass.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Here's Gilmore. It's tipped.
Oh, stolen.
Here we go. One-on-one. Here's Crutcher. And the dunk to
And
finish it
one.
off. Oh, beauty.
And you can tell they're in sync right now. Expertly turning the steal into fast break points.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Boston shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
Crutcher.
One shot.
Here you go. They coming back. And one. So 3-pointer. Round one. Uh-oh.
And so it's Memphis with it. Here's A-Train. 11 points in the game. Thomas outside. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Celtics looking for their second win.
Here's Big Dog. Inside. Here's Jones. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Down low.
Finishing easy
Here's
shits
A-Train.
right there.
And he was fouled in the act of
And
shooting.
one.
Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
You know, that was an excellent play right there. Using his strength to power through contact.
Memphis shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. Boston making a switch here. Jones is checked in.
Uh-oh. Memphis push it up 4.
Celtics trail by 4. Pass to Magician. Here's Money. He's scoreless.
Yeah, they going in inside.
Outside Jones. 6 on the shot clock.
Good recovery. Memphis playing defense.
Here's Crutcher. Shot on the wing. Nice jump shot.
Good look.
I didn't see that coming. He sinks a pretty dicey shot.
Now here's Thomas. He's closely guarded. Here's Perkins. Gets the 3 ball to go. Perkins has got 9.
And what kind of defense was
James
that?
Perkins going to work.
Give up wide open threes like that? What are you doing?
Money. Pass to Jones. Memphis with a rebound. The Doctor's got 5 rebounds in the game. Banked it in off the glass. He has 7.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's Crutcher. 7 points in the game. Jones, the pass to Jones. Here's Magician. Pulls it in from the elbow. It's rebounded by A-Train. Here's Perkins, defended by Jones. And the ball out of bounds. The Celtics will have it. Memphis making a switch here. Celtics trail by 7. Pass to Crutcher.
There's nobody here.
Here's Money. Thomas defends. The 3 is up. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Quality pass, setting up the play. It's just textbook basketball.
Now into the lineup for the Celtics. Number 12.
Grizzlies lead by 4.
Number 12.
Here's Perkins. 9 points in the game. From the high post. Rebound Boston. Crutcher's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Money. Here's Big Dog. Here's Magician. Rebounded by the Doctor. The Doctor's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Perkins. There's the drive. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
If the defender is giving him that much space, the points are inevitable.
Celtics trail by 6. Here's Money. Still no points.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
To the middle. Oh, deflected. Duhan, good. And the Grizzlies lead by 6.
That's exactly what you work for, a high percentage look.
Pass to Big Dog. Here's Diaz. 5 points in the game. Here's Big Dog.
2 minutes.
Diaz passes to Money. And there's a pick from downtown. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. Grizzlies lead by 6. Thomas outside.
And we're live. My God.
Second chance effort. Misses the layup. Boston has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second.
Damn, Boston just can't seem to get it right.
Here's Money. Thomas defends. Pass to Diaz. Here's the 3.
You still in wrestling?
Rebounded
Yeah.
by the Doctor. The Doctor's got 8 rebounds.
Hey, shit,
in the
so
game.
you going to the stew?
I'm not sure. Maybe.
Here's Gilmore.
Because we're going to do that Saturday.
Thomas outside.
Yeah.
Park.
And that's
said
his
you're not
4th
sure.
bucket of the game in
not
7
sure.
attempts.
Nah, nigga. Come to the fucking studio, nigga. It's the Butter Boys
56
first
seconds
annual,
left in the
nigga.
second
Come on,
period.
man.
I know.
Here's Money. Thomas defends.
Gotta be sure I
Here's
take
Money.
pictures and shit.
Danny banks
Because
in
I
the
think,
layup.
well, I'm trying to get
Money's
Danny
got
to
his
go.
first bucket in this one.
Just so we could be down there
And
kicking
you'd like
in
to go
for,
2 for
like,
1 here,
just
Grant.
the
And at the
fellas
same
for the
time,
most
you wanna
part.
get a good shot here,
The
BA.
Butter Boys, and then like the wives, I want to take them out
And it's
tomorrow
Thomas off the drive. Tries the spin move.
on Sunday.
Over to the wing.
I'm
Gilmore
supposed to take
passes
my
to
wife
Thomas.
out, so I got to take her out.
Okay.
Here's Perkins.
So that's why I'm gonna use
And
that
Crutcher pulls it
Sunday,
down. Celtics trail by
which
6.
makes it easy that we could all go out to eat.
That.
Here's Big
Yeah.
Dog. To the left side wing. Here's Magician. And the Celtics tack on 2 more.
And you can expect him to make it when the D is trash like that.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Grizzlies leading by 4. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Doc Rivers and Coach. You guys came out aggressive in the first half. What stood out to you?
You know, we're getting to the paint and making plays. They're a great team as far as rotation, so we just got to make the right passes.
It all starts with attacking the basket. Thanks, Doc.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
Memphis out here putting the pressure on them. Boston can't seem to get it right. But they looking for their second win. They 1-5 right now.
Oh damn.
They bottom of the barrel, yeah. Boston I had high hopes.
Yeah.
Had high hopes for this team. You know what I mean? First review was a championship or bust, and it's looking busty right now. And I'd have to say both the teams that are in the lead are teams that I had like doing well also, but kind of like not. I was like, damn, I didn't see him doing this good.
Based on how close of a game we've
There's
seen
some
so
talent
far.
out there, but I didn't see him doing this good. Let me see.
And it's Magician in at the 2. That's the Boston 5. Thomas outside. Pass to Perkins.
Oh yeah.
Shot clock at 6.
Yeah, I did. I said Miami could have a championship season for sure.
Pulls it in.
So yeah, I was right on there, and then I said Chicago.
Here's Magician.
Yeah, as constructed, probably one of the best teams in the GFBL. The team has capabilities to win a championship this season.
Outside
At this point, it's a matter of ownership being smart and making the right moves. The team is seriously a couple moves away from being the best team in the GFBL. That's Chicago. And then Miami. The Miami Heat is one of those teams that is a couple moves away from being a GOAT Fantasy Basketball League powerhouse. The piece of this franchise is drafted has the potential of winning a championship this season.
Damn.
It's up to the Heat ownership, making those franchise-changing moves at the right time if needed.
Takes it inside. Oh, the teardrop falls in.
Damn.
Thomas has got 11.
Yeah. I was on point.
This smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
And here's Boston. Pass to Vaughn. For 3. And the three-pointer goes. 10 points for him.
With the shooter of his caliber, that was time to see it out. Yeah, you're done.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Here's Freak. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 5.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
See, everybody's waiting around the time, like I was saying, about 8 to 10 games to see before people start making trades. Like I said, there's a lot of trade talks, but around game 10, because the trade deadline is week 15, so y'all can't trade no more in week 15.
Okay.
But the only thing that can happen is you can extend. So like, like right now, you're 5-1. If your team is like really still in first place by trade deadline, it would be like up to you to extend players that you want to keep. So that would be like your stars.
Okay.
So, you see what I'm saying? So if you decide to say, you know what, I'm gonna keep him, like it's up to you. You could keep 1, you could keep 3, but it's a fee. You know what I mean? It's a small fee. I ain't make it like crazy. Like everything's cheap. But if you don't, then you just reset your team and jump all the way back into the draft. You know what I mean? And you just draft. But whoever you keep, it'll be based off of your round. So whoever it is, the number is, then you just won't have a pick for that round. But then say if you keep 2, then probably your top star is round 1. Your first, like you won't be in round 1. You'll just be in round 2 and on. You know what I mean? Like type shit.
Okay.
Right. So that's why I say, hey man, everybody, you want to do all those moves, man, make sure to join up, man. Get it right, man. For real, that's all it is, you know what I mean? That's all it is. We got an owner with a goddamn, what you got, a 392?
Yep.
Yeah, man, come on, man. High ass card payments.
Pass to money. Steps back.
That's the only reason why I didn't do that shit. That's why I just went with the 6. And I was like, I'm just saving myself from a lot of tickets. For real, like I already knew if I went out. For real, I already knew if I'd have got that shit, I'd have just been like.
Second half of play here. We're just under 2.5 minutes.
Because it's inevitable. I'm gonna step on the gas.
And it's with the
Can't,
ball
you
for
can't
the
help
Celtics.
yourself.
Trailing by 5.
For real. I just don't like that everybody fuck with me now just because they don't have no badge. And, you know what I mean? I'm like, oh, okay, now it's, okay. I said, I'm going to make them bitch to a screen. And everybody be like, yeah, talking shit. And what the fuck? Yeah, I'm out of here.
Like,
Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Freak passes to Thomas.
But then I didn't want to get an 8-2 because of my wife. Like, you know, he has too much power for her. So I was like, fuck that.
Jones has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Magician. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. This will be his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
Yeah, man, I'm excited for this weekend, though.
Got me too.
Hell yeah, see everybody and shit. Chill out.
Yep.
I was like, man, that's why I said, nah, you gotta come to the studio, man. No fucking skipping out, goddamn. Not all that shit.
First free throw is good.
That's legit shit. This would be Danny's first time to the studio.
No, for real?
Yeah, only me and Butterpants go. Like, but you know, Butterpants sings, so you know,
yeah,
it's my shit. But yeah, Danny don't do no music, so this would be his like technically his first time there too. Yeah. But shit, he's been to the house. You know what I mean? Danny been over to the house. He be kicking over here and shit. To the studio? Not everybody goes to the studio. I don't just take everybody to the studio.
3rd quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Launches a 3. Drains the triple. Freak's got 5 points now this quarter.
His 3-point shot. Pressure on Memphis on the road, kicking ass.
I don't have a game on. Should.
Yeah, running up and in on a nice reverse.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice
check it out. Ooh, Caprice. Vaughn with the lay reverse.
Memphis is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the 3rd.
Shit, Boston down 4. They still in it. It's not over.
Daniels passes to Thomas.
It's not a blowout. Actually a good game.
Here's Freak. The rebound by Magician.
Pandemic P that motherfucker. He inside the backboard. God damn.
Outside Jones. Pass to Vaughn. Now here's Jones.
Oh yeah. Ooh, foul. Yeah. Can't stop this team.
All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Grizzlies?
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
They've also been showing us standout play on the fast break, working as a team to create easy opportunities.
Yeah, that's so funny, bro. I was like, man.
The first free throw.
They ain't paying attention, though. You know, their teams is rolling right now. I was like, man, that shit is weak. Cause Brian's like, fuck, man. And then he was like, goddamn. He was like, yeah. He was like, Dylan's team is hella good. He doesn't even know it.
For real.
Jones hits
I was like, he doesn't even know it. I was like, man. I said, if they just paid attention, that's why I try to do shit in the Discord, like just a little bit of things. If you in the Discord, you'll get the notifications, and then you'll see like, oh, you won, like, you know what I mean. I just put the results, like win or loss. You feel me, in the league chat. But if you want to see how they performing, then you just got to go back and look at the games, like, you know what I mean. So I can get those views, and I need to put them up before they actually go away. I gotta put the. It's already week 7. Gotta put the videos up. Okay, how? How? No. That's why I asked you. That's what I said. And we're live. Boston had made a little push. They down 2 now. Uh-oh. But yeah. So some people right now locked in with their teams because they can't start talks with y'all like trading possibilities and shit because y'all don't be paying attention.
Here's money. No
Just
good.
like, man,
That would have tied it. Memphis leading. Pass the Doctor.
But I still have to deem the trade good or bad. Like, I'm not going to let them, like, take advantage of it.
Here's free.
You know what I mean? Where I'm like, that's egregious, man.
Clock at 6. True on the 14-footer.
I mean?
Freak's got 9 points.
Here's I know what you mean.
12 points for him.
I'm like, that's hella egregious. That's why I was the commissioner. Like, nah.
Jones
I can veto that trade.
And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. This will be his third free throw of the game. Memphis making a switch here.
At the line, Jones. At the line with 1 shot.
The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Thomas passes to Perkins. Tries to break his ice. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. These are his first free throws of the game.
At the line for the Grizzlies, Perkins taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line. The Celtics have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Here's Crutcher. 7 points in the game.
I mean, Boston shut down too. Memphis shut up.
That ties it
Hey,
up.
tied
Crutcher's
up.
got 9.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
And as tired as they might be after fighting to tie it up, they have all the momentum now to finish this comeback.
Memphis has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. It's Thomas on the wing. 11 points in the game.
Curtis Miller passed up on Thomas.
Tipped away.
Oh, slowly.
Here's Vaughn. Pass to Money. And here's Jones. Here's Crutcher. Here's Money.
Oh, you can't leave him open. Oh, you missed it.
Had a chance to take the lead. To the inside. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Real with the and 1.
At the line for the Grizzlies, 1 shot.
One shot.
Real with the and 1.
Celtics trail by 3. Pass to Big Dog. Down low. Here's Money. And he converts the layup.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Here's Gilmore. There's a screen. He shoots. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron. falls. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Money with the bucket.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to see that. Oh, yeah, you're done.
Thomas passes to Gilmore. Pass to A-Train. Here's Perkins. 6 on the shot clock. Rebound Boston. Jones has got 4 rebounds now. Jones sets a screen. Crutcher. And again, Boston with the triple.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun. Both as a player and as a player.
Timeout. And like season changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Memphis making a switch here.
Substitution on the court.
We on due to time constraints. All timeouts will be skipped it today.
Here's AI. The doctor. Pass to Perkins.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Here's Crutcher. Pass to Big Dog. We've got 1:48 left to play in the third quarter here. Here's Diaz.
Somebody else.
Memphis with a rebound. A-Train's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
Oh, broke him. Oh, he missed it.
And he keeps trying to get himself out of this rut, but maybe it's not meant to be. I'd focus on sharing it with his teammates at this point.
Here's Crutcher. Memphis with a rebound. 1:14 left in the third. Here's Gilmore. Pass to A-Train. 5 to shoot. Inside. Here's Perkins. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
The assist.
Perkins has got 14.
Sees his man, threads the pass inside. Excellent teamwork.
Boston's gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Here's Crutcher. Jones sets a screen. From 10 feet away. And he wills that one in. Sinking it right through the back of the iron. He's got 14. 34 seconds left in the third quarter here. The Grizzlies making a switch here.
Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
Seconds left in the third quarter. To the middle. Here's Gilmore. Makes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Gilmore's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
For Boston, they've gone 50% from the field in the third quarter. 8 of 16.
It's going back and forth. We're going to come down to the wire on this.
Here's Crutcher. He's got 14. 10
seconds, they ice them and see what they do.
Clock is at 3.
Wow.
First personal foul, fourth team foul.
Boston can go up 3 right here with these 2 free throws.
And this is his second and third free throws tonight.
At the line for 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Up 2.
He does not get the second one. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Celtics out in front. They lead by a bucket. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth.
Put your foes up. Fourth quarter.
And it's Thomas in at the point guard position. And it's Thomas with the rebound. Memphis trailing here. Out to the right wing. Here's Freak. Back to Thomas. Pass to Freak. Lets a floater go. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
Yeah, another thing, this offense came in aggressive, driving into the lane, forcing the defense to try to adjust. So far, the defense hasn't had enough of an answer.
That free throw, no good. Can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
It's not often you see him fail to deliver absolutely like this.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's his third personal foul. First team foul. At the line, Fletcher. At the line, shooting 1.
Yeah, and 1.
Grizzlies trail by 5. Pass to Thomas. The shot from 20 feet out. And that one is right through the heart.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Boston with the ball. The Grizzlies making their last shot. Here's Diaz. 5 on the clock. Here's Magician. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. And the Celtics lead by 5.
Oh, fantastic adjustment on the shot against tight defense.
Pass to Gilmore. Beyond the arc. Sinks the tray.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Here's Magician. Here's Diaz. Three-pointer. Gilmore grabs the miss. Pass to Freak. To tie it up. Can't get it to go. His second miss in 6 tries. The Celtics have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Here's Magician. Here's Big Dog. To the right side. Corner shot. Diaz can't get it to go. Memphis has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Thomas outside. to lead. Pass to Crutcher. Inside. It's rebounded by Memphis. Thomas outside. Here's Freak. Oh, a rib-rattling two-handed jam.
He challenges the defender and throws it down with two hands.
Man, just straight power on that one. Clear the deck. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Here's Money. Thomas defends. Here's Crutcher. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Crutcher's got 13 points here in the second half alone. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started.
These boys balling.
Ball's timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now.
Yeah, Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
Dark Rivers said, man, hold on now.
Let's get a report from Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. He likes the way they're finishing inside. Coach said when we get close, we are golden. They can't stop us in there. Let's keep pounding it as long as we can.
Thanks for that, Allie. Perkins, the pass to Daniels. Here's Perkins. Down it goes. Jam that one home.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. Well, the Celtics shooting at 49% so far in the game. Here's Magician. Jones sets a screen. Here's Magician. 6 to shoot. On the wing, Jones. And the 3 off target. The Grizzlies have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Here's Freak. Throws it up high. Stolen by Jones. Here's Crutcher. On target from range. Crutcher's got 16 points here in the second half.
He is pouring it in this quarter. Maybe double team and shoot at this point in time. Triple team to do.
Here's A-Trade. Here's Freak. Boston with a rebound. Crutcher's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Over to the left wing. Down low. Again, Boston. And the Grizzlies with possession here. It's a 5-point game. Here's AI to the paint. Perkins' shot is good.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Here's Vaughn from deep. Oh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams put a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
with a rebound. Perkins has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Daniels. Here's A-Train. Launches it. Perkins' shot is good. Perkins has got 7 now in this quarter.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Boston leading by 3. Here's Crutcher. Outside Jones. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused.
Attention fans, now on the court is your fight squad. Get loud and let them hear it. Who wants a t-shirt?
Grizzlies trail by 5. Thomas passes to A-Train. Here's Freak. Takes a 3. Can't get it to fall. That miss makes him 5 for 9. Here's Magician. Thomas defends. Jones with a screen on Thomas. Back to Jones. Outside Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Releases. The Grizzlies pull it in.
They treat the commissioners quite nice here in Boston.
Here's Perkins.
Had to get my food served to me now.
It's tipped.
Eating a sandwich.
Here's Magician.
Boston out here holding it down. Got a hold. Feel like they got a handle on it at the end of the game.
A minute 53 left in the fourth.
Ooh.
And the shot counts.
That might be it.
He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
That's his 4th personal foul. 2nd team foul. At the line with 1 shot. Vaughn.
Left in the game. Here's Thomas. Misses in close. Boston leading by 8. Here's Money. Pass to Jones. From 17. It's rebounded by A-Train. Memphis has got 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul. Shooting.
I tell you, Celtics fighting for this 2nd win.
2 shots.
Shoot 2.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. Up making the 2nd, and that narrows the gap to 7.
You hope that leaving points at the line won't come back to haunt them.
Outside Jones. Here's Magician. There's the steal.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points and they need a map.
And if I were them, I'd start thinking about where I'm going to get food after the game because this one looks a bit out of reach.
I think a bucket here, Grant, would end this game.
Absolutely. That would put a bow on this one.
Out left to the wing. Here's Vaughn. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there.
Oh, yeah, that's Cal.
Just
Game
in on the
time.
second chance points. And the Celtics lead by 9.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Thomas with the ball. He's picked up by Jones. Thomas misses. Jones against Thomas. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
From the arc. A-Train, no good. Pass to Money. And so it's Boston with the W. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
And that about wraps it up.
Boston grabs their second win of the season.
This is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. And time to present our player of the game.
And Boston takes their second win of the season. Up next, Chicago Bulls versus the New York Knicks. This is going to be a pretty hefty matchup for New York. Chicago's 5-1, New York 2-4. Let's get to these box scores. Crutcher with a 23-piece, 9 for 11, 2 for 2 from 3, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals. A good game. Caprice Vaughn, 18, 7 for 15, 3 for 7 from the three-point line. He had a rebound, 2 assists, a steal. A decent game. Andre Jones in double digits, decent game. Yeah, it was a full team effort to win this game. But Julian Crutcher come through as the player of the game. They contained James Perkins, had a terrible shooting game today. That's really what happened. You know, I'm back on this this free shot that they've given me out here in Boston. It's delicious. Appreciate y'all hospitality. Yeah. May come down to Memphis needs to make a couple adjustments, make a couple moves, get back on track. Yeah, there it is. Bench points. Bench is not producing as much. That's really where it's at. Because once you get that turned around, you shot, 3-pointers you shot better. About the same in 2 field goals. Okay, see, it's right there. But like I said, it's bench points. Kicked y'all ass. Well, coming up next, Bulls next. Stay tuned. Game 2.